Coach Phillips joins us for this segment, and Coach, we touched on it a little bit against Northern Iowa. Coach Farley's done a tremendous job up there. You're going to the Dome. It's been a house of horrors. You've been there before, and you were back there in 1992.
Yes.
And that's a game YSU won 19-7.
Yeah.
We had that game on 21 WFMJ many years ago, and it's a difficult place to play.
Well, just like going to Ohio State, we said the football field's the same size as what they've played on their whole life. So it's about putting the ball down and playing football. But if you ask our kids, as we start Missouri Valley Football Conference play, what have you earned? And they'll tell you flat out, nothing. I mean, each day you got to go earn it. And this is the first opportunity that, you want to win, you got to go earn it on Saturday. And to have the opportunity to go on the road in a tough environment, it's going to be a four-quarter, hard-fought game.
And, Coach, this is your first true road trip. Columbus, obviously, you guys went on the bus, but you're getting on a plane, so it's a little different.
Yeah, but fortunately for us, Dana, we have a lot of guys.
Sure.
Usually I ask how many times is it someone's first plane trip. I don't have to do that this year. I asked one of our starting left tackle. He's like, Coach, I went last year. I made the top 10 on the offensive line. So, for us, I think that's where that experience comes in. And for a lot of our guys, they were there 2 years ago, where it was embarrassing. And that was, that's my fault. And, you had to develop a plan to play in this league. And now we get to see, can that plan come to fruition?
And playing inside a dome, that means you went in here this week for a couple practices, right?
We came in here a couple times this week just for the crowd noise. Last time we played in the dome, we didn't start off the game well offensively. Last time we played there, I think it was a coming out on the 2-yard line, and we had offsides. We went to Fargo last year, and guess what? We had some pre-snap penalties. So those are the things. You got to start fast when you're in a dome. It's going to be loud, but having this facility, our guys understand we got to start fast.
Let's take a closer look at the Panthers because they're 1-2 on the season. And Coach, I know they're 1-2, and people may look at that, but they're not a 1-2 team.
No, most definitely. They play 2 teams from the Big Sky, which is the second best team in FCS, and they're a good team. And every year they show that they progress. And they got some new guys on defense, and they had a bye week to figure that out to get those new guys ready. And they have a couple of new pieces on the offensive line. They figure, but they got a great quarterback, great receiving core. They got an all-league defensive tackle. They got an all-league defensive back. So they got a lot of great football players.
Well, Theo Day is their quarterback, throws for 288. They have used 11 different receivers, and the defense has 10 sacks.
Yes, they're very good. So it's great. But that's what you work for. You work for these games, everything you do in the offseason. So, I'm excited to see our kids play Saturday.
Coach, I know you touched on it. Getting out to a quick start is always important. As we take a look at the rest of the Missouri Valley Conference schedule, obviously in this situation to get that jump, if you win the toss, do you take the ball? Do you defer? I mean, how are those decisions
Those
made?
are usually game day decisions. We do a Thursday checklist with our coaching staff tomorrow, 11:45, and we go over every type of situation that can occur in a football game: red zone, third down, coin toss, all those things. And usually we defer. We want our defense on the field. We want to start with our kickoff. But can those things change? They most definitely can change. Weather plays a big issue. One thing about playing in the dome, you don't have to worry. It's going to be 88 degrees out, and you're playing in a dome. So that's one thing for sure.
Real quick, keys to the game then, Coach.
The keys for the game, and when you go on the road, and this is something I learned from Coach Tressel and Doc Spurgeon back in the day, is offensively, you got to be opportunistic. Defensively, you got to be relentless, and you got to have superior special teams if you want to get a win on the road.
Coach, best of luck on Saturday. Safe travels out to Cedar Falls.
Thanks, Dana, and go Gwins.
We'll be back after this.